When you hear that wicka, 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 this lands on that, it's a beat there. So you're not gonna end it. This ends the scratch. This hits that beat. So then when you cut 10 bands, it's right there. Yeah. Yep, so try that 5, 6, 7, and boom. 10 bands, cut, 1, and, ha. Now as soon as you hear it, walk, cut, da-da-da, groove, step, snap back. 1 and 2 and 3 and ha, 1 and hit. Nice.
As I was growing up, my family was, especially my grandmother was really big into church. And everybody in the family had to go to church, but not just go, you had to participate in something. You either had to be an usher board or, for me, it was the choir. So joining the choir first gave me the passion of music. And actually, I didn't have rhythm like the rest of my family, but I did have that same passion for music. Not only I had a passion for this, and I could express music the way I want to, because even though I was in a choir, I couldn't sing. I needed an outlet to express music, and I found it. And I was able to express it through dance, through movement, no matter what song it was, whether it was high energy, whether it was, soft and emotional, I could express it through movement.
Sometimes it made me wonder how I keep it going under.
It's a beautiful thing living in New York, growing up in New York. There's a lot of things you get to see, a lot of friends you get to have, and in the area. But when you're a child moving here to there, and so much going on in your life, and you're trying to find an identity, it's just like sometimes it won't be that fun. Sometimes you need to find something that's you can call you, that you can grab and say, this is me. And that was dance for me. Everything about me and it was almost meant. Like my aunt was labeled as the biggest hip hop promoter in New York City. And then I was born, and raised on the block where hip hop was created, Cedric Avenue. And right there at 1520, right down the street from me, you had where DJ Kool Herc was created, the first house parties, the first MCs and everything else, down in Cedar Park, right there. I was right in between both. This is my neighborhood, and at that time, it was fun, it was freedom, it was expression, creating something new. My grandparents were great, my mother was great. She taught us a lot of morals and things like that, even though she had her own battles. And I took these teachings, I took these things, and finding dance, like I was saying, gave me an identity, and I didn't want to have that identity for myself. So, I started to teach, and as I started to teach and I started to grow, I realized I need to go. It's like God was talking to me, like it's somewhere I want to send you. And eventually I ended up here in Pennsylvania, and when I first came into Allentown, it was nothing. Nobody was offering hip hop. The interpretation was of what hip hop was so wrong. I knew, all right, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be to educate people about the culture, to do it in such a way. And it's not like the talent wasn't here, but it was no one opening up schools for hip hop. I was working on this book called Born Into the Arts, and that was the title. And I had a friend of mine named Judy. We was talking about it. She goes, you know what? That would be a good name in your dance school. And at the time, I'm like, that's a little long. But I kept on saying it, Born Into the Arts. And as more and more I thought about it, I thought about what I want to teach children. And I wanted to not just teach you movement, but to rebirth you into that artist, because your change come. Yeah, how you dress, the confidence and things like that. So it's like being reborn. When you find something you love, when you find that passion, that craft, it's like, okay, I'm a whole new person. I get so many parents that says that they're completely different since they've been here. Their energy, they positive, they this, and that's being born into the arts. It's finding the artist in you. See, that's the future. That's gonna be the future me one day. This is why I love what I do, and this is why I'm gonna keep on pushing forward until the wind blows me in different direction. But I don't think it's gonna blow me anywhere else anytime soon.